Hi, how are you? This is Ching. So from last video, I promised you we're gonna use the breath to move in the spine. So this is all about meaningful movement, which is Qigong. There's so many different ways, and one step at a time, right? So then we have also insightful movement, which is Tai Chi Chuan. Those are two practice in exercise, the category in exercise, which is people seldomly to not as often as popular. And if we do it, we're kind of not doing full out to get into the meaning and the insightful thinking into it. So I'll break it down for you. So last video, last three video, right? I introduced you how to breathe into the lungs. That's what's designed for, right? The rib cage. Inside is your lung. That's your nose, right? The oxygen goes in. And the mouth is going to the stomach and the digestive system. So we don't breathe into your belly, okay? So now I taught you how to exhale. So we did the part one is inhale, part two is exhale, part three was what? How to put them together to learn normal downward breathing, reverse abdominal breathing, and relaxation breath. I will put the part three for you. Okay, so right now, if you first time go to look at the end screen, which is part three, if you've been following with me, we're going forward for today's work. Okay, so I'm sitting here. I picked a bench that doesn't have a back, so you can see my spine moving a little better. I'm sitting tall. It is so hot today, and I don't have air conditioning in my house, so sorry, I try to be a little cooler. So you're gonna sit, you're gonna see your toes, so sitting posture or sort of preparation, very, very important. You can also see I'm sitting in the front, I'm not going back or leaning, because what? The posture is back, so you're gonna breathe in the tummy because the diaphragm has no, when they're going down, right, bring the oxygen to your lung, it can push, don't have room to go down because you didn't give it room. So you push all your stomach content, right, internal organ, push out. So we think we breathe in the stomach, but we are not, okay? So, sorry if that's new for you, but do right because you oxygen your brain cell needs more. Also, when you do the really nice deep breathing properly, you build the capacity of your lungs, right? And you also secrete the serotonin hormone, which is what the serotonin is calm down hormone. And those are so important to build the capacity of your lungs and creating calming hormone. Those will build your what? Defense system. That means your immune system has really know how to defend the foreign antigen. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go to the work now. So that's just a little theory behind it, right? So you know what you are doing. So I'm gonna use the reverse downward breathing as my favor for the meaningful movement, which is Qigong, and insightful movement, Tai Chi Chuan. You can see my other video for that too. So I love that because why? Yeah, I wake up my three musketeer. Inner thigh, pelvic floor, first responder, which you should transverse abdominal. So I'm pulling up. I mean, use and become the lower arrow. If I say pull your tummy in, it's easier because you know I'm pull the navel toward your spine. It's easier if you don't know what first responder transverse abdominal is. So you pull your navel in, guess what? With one action. So this contract goes inward. The contraction of your abdominal muscle always goes compressed inward, okay? It doesn't go outward. So if your tummy is out, you better start changing. Okay, so you're gonna pull your tummy in to strengthen those core muscle. So this is the action. Action is always contraction. You get equal opposite reaction, you open the lower back. And you release on the exhale, just let it go. Now you feel your energy flows bigger and lighter. It's so cool, right? This is how your body knows what to do. Our ancestors figured all this out because they didn't have television, they didn't have external, internet, all this. So they have to go in to really figure out what my body's doing. So they gave us so many things to study with. And because all the modern time, right, cardio is so important, so we kept our body upright the whole time. We don't do spine movement at all, and that's the most important part of your body. Remember, it's called the central nervous system. Connect on your brain, the thinking brain to your emotional brain through the spinal cord and the cerebral spinal fluid. It had to be flow. So just to do reverse abdominal breathing, you will feel the nice wave of the spine, which is, there's 3 parts. Cervical, 7 vertebrae, articulate. Thoracic, where the rib cage is, 12 vertebrae. It also articulates. 5 lumbar, the lower back, where the pain is. It also articulates. So together you have 24 articulate vertebrae, but we're not using it. We just keep pounding, like impact, high impact, high impact. And the scary one is the kettlebell, but that's okay. If you know how to do properly and young, that's fine. Don't jump in the start doing kettlebell. You break your spine. I like to scare you, right? Hopefully it works. Anyway, so now let's move the spine kindly to make friends. Okay, so I'm put my hands on my lower. So that's your dantian below the navel. The other hand, I make a fist and my thumbs up. Okay, so ichiban, right? So Chinese say ichiban, Japanese say ichiban, Chinese say dinghao. Very good. So I'm gonna put that thumb on the lumbar area. This at the sacrum. So now you can feel the lumbar moving a little bit. Okay, so ready? We're just gonna do 4 reverse abdominal breathing. You ready? Nice and tall. Your head suspend from above. Inhale, inner thigh, pelvic floor, first responder. Navel goes in. You open the lumbar. Send the energy up. It travels up. You can stop. Exhale, release the pelvic floor. Your spine start doing this beautiful wave movement. So soft, so friendly. Inhale again, inner thigh, pelvic floor, navel in. Open the lumbar area. And exhale, release the pelvic floor. Let the energy flow bigger and wider, expand. Again, 3rd time, inhale. And exhale. Don't make it happen, just breathe, okay? So inhale, pelvic floor, tummy in. If you focus the breath properly, your spine is moving accordingly. Okay, they influence each other, right? And so now that's why we have a thinking brain and emotional brain connect the thrusting vessel. They influence each other. Now our emotion, the fear, jealousy, hate, and maybe even happiness, right? If you see somebody smile, you tend to smile, right? Because it's infectious, it's really good. So just don't give that anger look, right? So all this affect through the spine. How you mind, you see, you want to do, you receive, right? You love to hear jokes because make you happy. Comedy is wonderful. And hear sad story, you connect to it. You read a sad book, you start crying, you watch a movie, it affects you. So we are connected. And our body also connected. So get to know yourself first. So those are, I love this one. So I'm introduce it to you. So it's called, you use the reverse abdominal breathing, moving the spine naturally. All this natural law is there, right? My baby knows how to suck right away. So they know how to eat. Little cow, right? Calf, born, you clean them up, they stew right up. You don't have to teach them how to walk. There's so many amazing natural law there. Learned it, right? So you're not so lost and not appreciate what you have already. So practice 4 times. I only did 4. Go back to watch your video again if you didn't get it all. Then you start practice on your own. Every time you practice 4 to 5 breaths, that's enough. Anytime you have, add it to it, right? Add it to it. A little break. I'm going to take a little break. I know how to take a break. Breathe. I move my spine. I say, thank you, spine. I want you to stay healthy because I do not like my back pain. And I also like my mind stay young, right? Bring the oxygen up. So that's it for today. Okay, take good care. And I see you next time. Thank you for joining us. My book's title is called One Body, One Life Within Your Control, with my control. I own my body, I own my life. So I have a saying, hopefully it's the positive saying. I try to teach as much as I can, and so you get the information. And Okay, the book is in the published company, so hopefully coming out, I'm doing all this video to lead you to the book and lead you to the in-person workshop in my studio when the world opened up. So take good care. Thank you for being with me. Enjoy the week.